coming out on top in a war like you had with Frankie Saenz is you talked about kind of taking yourself off the market for the title picture. Now you're back on. Does it help you personally to gear up for another run when you have a war with a guy like Saenz, as opposed to, if you had a win tonight, but it maybe otherwise wouldn't have been a particularly memorable occasion? Obviously, this one was.
Yeah, I mean, when I first got the assignment against Saenz, I looked him up, and you don't really know my background in wrestling. I went in, walked onto a team at UC Davis, and became a starter there. But Saenz was a super decorated high school wrestler. Only had 2 losses in his high school career. He was placed in the national tournament. I knew right off the bat that I was in for a tremendous war with a mentally strong, physically strong, technical guy. And honestly, I kept thinking in the 3rd round, this felt exactly like morning sprints in college. I remember our coach would be like, one more thing, time mile, run your fastest mile and feel like your head's going to pop and your lungs are blown out. And then it'd be like, all right, we're doing one more short practice day, one more thing, another time mile. You have to get within 20 seconds your last time. And I was just feeling those lungs and my friggin' head pounding. And that's something that a lot of people aren't familiar with. It was good to get to that place because, you can only get to that place on accident. You don't like to put yourself in that position. You can try to emulate it, but it's very hard. So having a war like that with another tough opponent was very tough. And the other thing is, I'm so pumped about the PED testing. For those who know me, I've been straight and narrow my entire career, and I think, I would like to do the ice bucket lie detector PED challenge to anybody in the top 10 of the UFC. Let's do a lie detector test and see who's been cheating and who's not. And I think that's going to play in my favor.
Leading into your fight for Team Alpha Male with Paige and with Chad, I'm just curious your thoughts on Chad's loss in particular. Just how do you feel about that?
It's just it's really frustrating. I mean, these 4-ounce gloves, that anything can happen. And props to Frankie, man. Frankie is, he's the guy that doesn't quit training. He doesn't stop progressing. He doesn't take time off. And that could have been anybody's exchange. And he clipped him in a real strange way. It was just right on nicked his upper lip and put Chad down, which is sad for Chad because, there's a lot of buildup. After you saw how he was on 2 weeks' notice with Connor, stepping in there, his fight with Aldo, Chad, people are going to be jumping out of the weight class and doing this and doing that. I would love to see Chad stay in there and get another shot with Frankie coming up, or do something big. And it was, I was thinking about that in my fight. I need to get morale up, and it was motivating for me. That's one of the coolest things about being a part of a team is it's more than just you. It's somebody, you have a family, you have a support system, and yeah, it was rough.
And after your guy won the Ultimate Fighter, can you admit that you actually like Connor?
Yeah, I like Connor. Connor's a good guy. We had some good times in Vegas. Not that he can't get on your nerves, but I enjoy his mindset. He's a special guy, and man, really feel for Aldo. What a great champion. Hopefully he gets his chance. I think Frankie's up next, but hopefully he gets his chance for redemption. But man, can't argue with Connor, dude. The Mystic Mac.
Thank you.